Hello friends, I am Neeraj Sharma Vishu. As you already know that I love reading books and I also have a collection of so many books. Just because my wife is into the business of books, second-hand books via website. It's online business called www.buysecondhandbook.com. And today, it's just because of holiday. I wanted to give some time to books, or I want to get some time for books. You can understand. So I was going through the books. I found a very unique, a very special comic character, Sonic. So today I will show some of the collection of Sonic comics with me, Sonic and the Knuckles. Just to tell a little about Sonic. Sonic is a character that is an alien that has come from a far away planet. Okay, and it has some superpowers like he can run like a speed of light, which is called Sonic. He can run with the speed of a Sonic. Sonic was is a jet also. We all know that rocket. So he has a speed of that, and but just because of some misfortunate activities on his planet, he had to he was sent on earth just to escape from there. And this is somehow the story starts. He is there on earth with special superpowers, and he has to make friends here. He has to, because he is not aware that from where he belongs to, that later on he will get to know, and he'll go to his planet also. But here he has to hide the superpowers from the evil hands. Still, like we all know that a good smell or bad smell, we can't hide it for a long time. So there are certain villains in earth also, who is after him, or who try to misuse the powers Sonic has. So Sonic the Hedgehog, this is the title. And just to let you know that we have two movies also for Sonic the Hedgehog. This is the title. And Jim Carrey is the lead character of this. So we all know that in the past he was one of the superstar. So we have Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, both are films. And so very soon in this year, 24, we shall be having the movie Sonic the Hedgehog series 3. And so we can enjoy the movie, but comics is comics. So I was talking about comics, and I will show you what are the comics I have, or I will tell you a little about them, because I have not read that Sonic. I've just gone through the titles as of now. I will read them later, and I will discuss about that later. But today, just to show you what I have and what made me excited, and I just want to share my excitement with you. So I hope you will like it. Let's look at them. Good morning, friends. As you know that I have so many books. I am with the books almost every day, and especially on the holidays. So today is holiday, 26th January, Republic Day. Wish you a very happy Republic Day to everyone. Well, so in the morning I started my morning with searching some comic, some things from the childhood that I think I wanted to spend time today with. So I got a lot of comics, which are the Archie's comics. But as you know that Archie is famous for the fun only. These are not the Archie for fun. These are Archie comics, but from the adventure, from the world that we all are, from the world which is mysterious to all of us. The world is of alien worlds, the world wherein we are the habitant of the earth. But this adventure series is based on the alien alien discoveries and all. So the character is Sonic. Actually, the imagination is at that extent that somebody has imagined that even the animal from earth and the animal from other planets do collide, do basically meet sometime. And the aliens are there, the astronauts are animals only. So this series is full of fun as well as adventure, and some of the imaginations which we cannot even imagine into our real life, or even today's Marvel or Avengers, or other space related stories. So I will take you through these Archie's comics one by one. I will start with the Sonic. This is the Sonic X, the series Sonic X. You can see there the rabbits are there. The rabbit is basically the hero and who travels from one planet to another planet to search the new species and if there is problem between one or two one planet to another planet, and he solves them. He basically plays a role of kind of Interpol, but only for other planets. Like he's like a alien police, you can say. So Sonic X, you say that Valentine's Day Frey means the aliens are also celebrate different things, and especially from the Earth, they have festivals, they have different things. So these comic are full of adventure and full of comedy, and that how animals from one planet to another planet they get communicate to each other. This all these things you can find in this book. So after this I will just take the other titles only, and then let's see if that excites you or not. This is Sonic X, feeling lucky. Definitely, even though they are aliens or they are meeting the aliens, they also feel lucky and they have fun. They do different things, different times. So this is another title. This is another title, Sonic X, Power of With. Definitely, time to time, they meet with the people, and some robotics are also there. Some villains are having superpowers, so they also have to use their power at the best extent so that they can defeat the enemy and they can bring peace to the universe. Third title, You Are Fired. This is one of the Sonic acts. Definitely, if they are whether they are aliens or not, they are doing some jobs. They have bosses, they have offices, and they also get fired at times when they do mistakes. Even though they are very honest and they do good things only, but sometimes things become against them and they are also get fired. Title, Sonic X, Rogue Goes Rogue. Rogue Goes Rogue simply says that once a villain is always a villain. That kind of a story it has. I will read them today, but I was excited, so I thought to share my excitement. That's why I'm showing them. Here's the last title from the Sonic X series. It's his action figure. Definitely, these comics are full of action, adventure. I have told you, but just because they are doing things are in space, so it has to be an action fact thing. So these are full of action. The last series action figure. That was not the last one. I have got the last one as Sonic Merry Eggmas. Eggmas. Normally we have heard about Christmas. Now they have Eggmas. Definitely, they have found some eggs on other planets, which are different than other species. So they might have celebrated the Eggmas. You can see the Santa kind of dress also there. They celebrate all the festivals in space or in other planets. So this is this Merry Eggmas. You have seen the titles of Sonic X. Another series is Sonic Universe. That is the same comic, but the title is Sonic Universe. Earlier, you would have seen the Sonic X series, this X series. So after that, I've got Sonic Universe, another series of Sonic, and wherein the adventure continues, the action continues, the fun continues. So this says there are titles also. It's not the Sonic Universe. It must be the deadly weapons, living weapons. Definitely they time to time face different kind of villains whose weapons are deadly also, and dangerous also, and maybe dangerous than ever types. So this is the first one from the Sonic universe. From Sonic universes had Knuckles the Return. Knuckles also one of the character. I will show the comic for Knuckles also later on, but this Knuckles the Return, maybe Knuckles and Sonic's, as we get to know that sometime we have one successful series, so we get another character. So Knuckle is another character that will come later. This is another book of Sonic. You just see the cartoons, just see how they are, how means they are, the finger. If you see, they imagine first and then they draw into the characters and then the stories and all. This is wonderful. Archie Comics. Okay, I will show the another Sonic universe. Another thing is 30 years later. As you already know that we always, whenever we talk about space, the science, space science, it's related to somehow time travel. So they keep on traveling from one planet to another planet. Sometimes it becomes, a year in a few minutes, and sometimes it becomes an year,
means 30 years, maybe I can say that on one planet there are one day, and another planet it could be 50 days, or 1 year, or it could be so many years. So they keep on returning from another one planet to another. They are the vagabonds. They keep on traveling, time travel. So this title says 30 years later, means they must have visited to a place ahead of us 30 years, and they come back from that place also. So they come back basically from future. They travel into future, into past and all. So this says Sonic Universe. I like these cartoons, I like these colors, the comics. Love it, yeah.
There are three titles of same Sonic Universe no, series. If you say that all these says the Shadow Saga, the Shadow Saga, the Shadow Saga, but these titles are different. They are different parts, and you see Sonic and his friends and his enemies. They all are coming together in this epic kind of series. Because if they are not able to cover the story in one part, definitely they bring different parts. So this was the last from the Sonic Universe series, the Shadow Sagas. I love to even record the video. I love to read these books, and I would love to share these stories and these comics with somebody who is interested. I will tell in the end how to go for it. The new series is Sonic the Hedgehog series. Uh, After Sonic X and Sonic Universe, this series is in front of you. The yellow color, the bright colors, they are definitely, every child loves them. They are actually meant to be made for children, but even big daddies also like to read these books, because these are the alternate of our entertainment, which you get from digital world these days. These comics and these books are definitely or different kind of time pass, I can say, or read, or because films are films, books are books. So just see the Shadow, the Hedgehog, they are planning different things. Their villains are planning different things, and they are on the way to make the world a most peaceful and happy, make the universe peaceful, happy. Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a new kid in the town. Actually, normally we get to know from schools that there is a new kid in the town, but here there are a new kid, means new species, new people in the universe. They might be, friends. They might be enemies, or they might be looking like friends, but they are enemies, or they might be looking like enemies, but they are friends. So what I'm saying, I hope you understand that we don't know somebody from their first meet, or from their first impression, but they might be, that might be different. Okay, so if you want to enjoy this, definitely you should read them once in your life. Another Sonic the Hedgehog series. This says the Shadow returns. Shadow must be a villain. I have not read them. Being very honest, I will read them today. So Shadow is some villain that returns. When we see that Batman returns, Superman returns, Spider-Man returns. So here the Shadow returns, but Shadow is not the Sonic. Shadow might be the villain, or Shadow might be the supporting character. So Shadow Returns simply says that this is full of adventure that belongs with some other series of them. Sonic the Hedgehog, another colorful display is there in front of you. Even you can read them. The world's most way past cool comic. It simply says that these are Archie adventure series. So these are not the normal comics. These are the these that comes in rare category. You must have seen the prices are only in USDs. Just see. So these are not. I will not say the Indian comics are not good. They are also equally good, but this is something from not from our country. So whoever has imagined this character and started doing today, we if just for example, we see that Disney characters are animals, the mouse, the ducks, and the dogs, and other animals. They have created a character out of it. So that is also one of the adventurous series, one of the space science related series, the Planet series, you can say. Just see the cool comics are there. Wow. Title from the Sonic the Hedgehog. If you see, it says out of blue. Not just the cover of this book is blue, but the title is also out of the blue. Sometimes we say, "No, we didn't expect something," and it comes on, which is out of the blue moon, or out of something that we didn't expect. So this kind of story must be there in this series. All comics are having 32 pages, and they
every page is full of action. The characters, the different cartoons, the different imaginations, the fight scenes and all, different activities which are happening across the universe. Sonic the Hedgehog, the kind of machines they are, the kind of villains they are having different superpowers and different ways to defeat those superpowers. There might be love, there might be friendship, there might be now I can say kindness, there might be spies, there might be hatred. All of them, all of these things are there in these comics, these kind of comics. So this was the Sonic the Hedgehog, another title. If you see the character, that is in a sad mode, and the title says alone. Definitely these characters are also having a life. They might be sometimes feeling alone. Alone means they might have thought something, planned something, but that didn't happen. So they are feeling alone. They are not alone, but something in this is might be they stuck into some cell or into some world wherein they are not able to come out. They will come out later, I agree, but this comics might be a series wherein the main character is alone, the Sonic is alone. Another title says Sonic the Hedgehog, and there's no title in front of us, but there is some wanted kind of thing, so they might be looking for some villain. I can find the title leak. Okay, because every book has different titles. They are having different stories, and sometimes the stories collide with each other. Like we have seen the superhero movies, one superhero come across to another superhero in some other series. So that kind of series we have in front of us. Last from Sonic the Hedgehog series, two titles together. If you say these two titles are Mobius 25 years later. Mobius 25 years later. They must be the ones and the future kings. That kind of title we have in front of us. So these are the part of different part of the same story. 25 years later, they are doing time travel. As I've told that they might be having again the story is a bigger one, so it cannot be covered in one comic. So they have made two titles. The Mobius 25 years later. Okay, the last set of the Sonic the Hedgehog series. If you see, we have three titles. Sonic the Hedgehog. It simply says, I will take you to the darkest storm. There might be geological geological activities, might be there might be storms and all. So it said darkest storm. There must be a storm into the universe somehow, and that was so deadly that it cannot be covered in one book, darkest storm, another book, darkest storm. So another big story, the epic stories, wherein different characters come together and they solve the problem of the universe into in their different ways. They have fun, they have action, and they entertain all of us. So this is the last one from the Sonic Hedgehog, Darkest Storm 1, 2, 3. A new series, Sony's friendly nemesis, Sony's friendly nemesis, Knuckles. Knuckles, Sonic was one only, and his friends are there. I will read them about today. And this Knuckles are not the one. These are Knuckles. They might be different species altogether. There are so many Knuckles, but they are Sonic's friendly nemesis. Mate, I mean, Sonic has sometime met them, or maybe have gone from one adventure to another adventure, and they became Sonic's friends. And that series might have got a big hit, so they have introduced Knuckles, which are Sonic's friendly nemesis. There are two types. I have only two types of Knuckles. No, friendly nemesis Knuckles. They introduce that Sonic and Knuckles are the friends or known to each other. Another from the maker of Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog presents Knuckles the Echinda. They might have took out Knuckles as a territory, as a country, or maybe as a different universe altogether. So they have created the series Knuckle. It says the open session. Open session means, it doesn't mean basically the world is open to now for everyone, and the successful stories are coming on a different way altogether. They might be meeting sometime with Sonics, but now they are I will just go through the titles only. Open session, because I have not read them, but I want to read them. I wanted to share my excitement today. After reading, I will someday I will share how did I like these series. Maybe it will take time, not a day, but it might be days or it might be months, because I don't read them in one go. I read slowly and slowly because of shortage of time. So Knuckles the Echinda, you see, I will show you the more titles from Knuckles the Echinda. Knuckles the Echinda, which are not now need any what say, no, they don't need any introduction, because now we know the knuckles are again some species is not from the earth or from the planet wherein Sonic belongs, but they are there just for their dark vengeance. These kind of titles they have, and they have stories, they have action, they have plannings and all. So we'll see what they have. Another title of Knuckles the Echinda. It says, enter the exotic and exciting world of Knuckles. They are exotic, they are excited. They might be, they might be intelligent, they might be very, I can say, not so intelligent kind of, but they are sure to be entertaining. They all are animals from the space world, from the universe. Okay. Title Knuckles the Echinda. Just see, they have mountains, they have deserts, they might have they might have something else also which we are not even known. Maybe they are that is imagination only, but you never know, sometime we might be having into these situations wherein other we are onto other planets. We have started seeing in the movies also as of now, but it might be a reality in coming times. Title Knuckles the Echinda. You see, they are preparing something. They are girls, they are boys, they are kids, they are elders, and they wear different clothes also. They meet and they fight with different species, different animals. Everything is there in these series. Little Knuckles the Echinda. You see what kind of hands they have, what kind of nails they have, and they have certain armies which is there. Just see them. These things are very excitement. They might have gods also. They might be worshipping also for their gods. This world definitely is very exciting. Third last title from Knuckle the Echindas, and this series, the whole series, you just see they are firing, they are getting fired. They are in the world which is full of action, imagination, adventure, and of course fun and entertainment also. Book of Knuckle the Echinda. So I will open the title also. It's a chaotic scapper. Definitely, there are different kind of villains, different kind of heroes that come again and again, cross the path with either each other. You just see there are flying, flying maybe with insects or something like that. But these are sure to be a very good weekend for me, just because of in the company of these books. This is the last book with me today that I wanted to share with Sonic Super Special. It came in the end, Return of the King. It seems to be that Sonic might be a king who is determined to save the universe or fight with the dark forces, maybe it seems, or maybe the king's king's protector, or anything he could be Sonic. But this is Sonic super special. We have Sonic World, Echinda Worlds, Sonic X, Sonic Universe, Sonic the Hedgehog. Different things are there. Nemesis are there. So this is what I wanted to share because I was exciting. So I thought to share this my excitement with you. And before ending, I would simply say that I have a habit of reading books, and also I am trying myself to speak something which directly coming into my mind. I want to go with the flow kind of thing. Whatever is coming in the mind, I want to translate that into words. So maybe I would have gone wrong at some places, but this is something I want to be fluent, kind of. So this was my try, and thank you so much for your time. And I hope you would read these books or something, some other books like these. These are comics. These are not easily available to anyone, but these are available on the website buysecondhandbook.com. As I've already told you that my wife takes care of the website, and we have different kind of books there. So you can also just log into buysecondhandbook.com, and there you can find not just these titles but so many other titles also of your choice. Maybe you can read them, or maybe you can help your kids to go through into in a different world
which is other than the digital world of entertainment. So nothing more to say. I hope I have taken enough time of yours, and thank you so much for your time too. Happy Republic Day. We'll come back with some more better things in times to come. Thank you. Good morning, sir. These are the 38 titles of Sonic and Knuckles that I have. I have separated them. All of them have two, three copies, or some of them are having one copies. So I'll take you through them, and I will make a list of that also. Let's see. And in the morning, I was feeling very happy to just segregating them and separating them different colors of comics. That really took me into my childhood. I was not fond of Sonic then. I was into Chacha Chaudhary, Nagaraj, Super Commando through the Hindi comics. But again, having them in front of us, that make us really feel good. And that's what goodness I have been going through. And just because of you, thank you so much. And this is the last line. Okay. So these are 38 titles. I will share the details of them with you in some time. Thank you.